Okay? Now we're here at life insurance. Okay, very important. Would you say it's unimportant, important, or very important to protect your family's financial future in case something were to happen? That question is not on the data sheet. Check. I don't think it is.
Yeah, it is.
Is it?
It's in the box.
Oh, it's on the bottom?
Uh-huh.
Okay, sorry. Very important. Listen, you got to ask that question. Alex, how important was that question based on the appointment that we were on the other day? Right? Because it was not very important, right?
No, you're right, John. It's not on there. It's the three choices. Didn't afford anything, whatever.
Right. So it's not on there. So you got to ask. Okay? Because some people will say it's very important. Like Jose and I, right, when we were with your cousin, it was very important. We were on an appointment, it wasn't. Their beer and cigarettes were very important. No, I'm dead, right? And so you need to know that.
Been on that one.
What's that?
Been there.
Yeah.
Happens. What?
Now, listen, if that's very important to a person, you trying to convince them that it shouldn't be is a waste of time, okay, and an exercise in frustration. What you should just know is you can't help them. Period. Listen, you will not win a game that you're trying to overcome a mindset. Somebody has to want your help. Repeat after me. They must want my help. Yes.
What do you do at that time? You just get up and leave, or argue with them?
Well, I never just get up and leave.
No, I mean, but
But I'll ask them questions and say, listen, so, okay, great. So if Carrie says that to me, and I'll say, okay, so you guys understand that, basically what you're saying, if I hear you correctly, what you're saying is that the way you're living your life right now is more important than the future or preparing and those things.
Yeah, I'm just not worried about that stuff right now.
Okay. And you guys are good with that?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, fantastic, awesome. So then I'm into referrals, then do you see the value in what we do? I'm into rapport, because maybe they'll need me later, but I'm not playing that game.
you just don't pursue.
I don't. You just saw that, right? And they were good, right? And they were happy with what you're doing and all that, right? Yeah. Maybe you can comment on that, because you're the best person to talk about that. You just saw it.
Well, I mean, I think the best thing to say is, if things change, if you guys have a change of heart or a change of lifestyle, I'll be here for you.
Wouldn't you rather them know that he's the guy?
Yeah.
Right? He has the resources, right? So you make a friend, and you move on. Okay? Baby, okay?
Yeah, I'm just in an awkward position.
So turn it off and regroup.
No, it's fine.
Okay. All right. Do you currently own any insurance?
Larry had a question.
Larry, what's your question?
Well, I met with a small business owner yesterday about life. He has no life insurance, and he says I'm applying all of my money back into the business, and I'm concerned about the health coverage that may come down the pipe, And so I just had to leave it at that point. I said I'll get back with you, and I'm going to go back with him and see if we can't dig out some dollars to get him started. And I think that's what I'm going to have to approach him on.
Okay, good.
Because if he's going to have his business and he's not there, the business is going to go away anyway.
Yeah. All right, so do you currently own any insurance? I'm going to say no at the moment, just to make life simple. And what reason? Well, most people say they didn't think they could afford it. Okay, so we went on the whole data thing. All right. By the way, if you're doing this live and you want to show them the theory, you can just click on that and it'll play a movie. Anybody ever see that? All right, look, we'll do that. Right on your iPad. It's faster on an Apple product.
Give it a moment.
Okay, we're not going there. All right, next. Okay. Notice that the assets for insurance were already put in. You don't have to do that. Isn't that cool? It automatically does that. Gross income is in there. Okay.
It's gross, all right.
Yeah, it's gross. Okay. Yes, if we put together, great. Now, this is very important. go up here and use advanced method.
Okay.
Because that's where you get the dime calculation. And dime stands for debt, income, mortgage, expenses. And here it is on the bottom. So I want to pay off the mortgage, the debt, the kids' expenses. I'm going to put it in there. Well, kids' college and funeral expenses changed to $15,000. Why 15,000? Because 8 ain't enough.
Nope.
We had a client who lost their child and said 10,000 was not enough. Put 15. So now, come back here and say how much of your current monthly income would you like, right? And that's where you put the number that we went over on the data sheet, so we're going to put 2,500. Everybody got it?
Yep.
Yep.
So use advanced method. Okay?
You don't answer that question at the top?
No, I don't. Because that's where you got the percentage. Okay? The reason why we don't do this is better is 100%, 80 is at least stay the same, and worse is less than that. I want a number, and I want you, I'm non-negotiable on that.
Okay.
Get a number. What do they want? You want to close more business? Get a number. Don't assume. We heard a story that somebody went into an RVP's office, and they automatically said, you need $500,000. They never did an FNA, they never found out his needs, they never did any of that work. And so that person thinks that somebody just crammed life insurance down his throat. Yeah. You'd be surprised whose office that is, by the way. All right? So we do the right thing here. Got it? No, they don't use tobacco. Have you ever had an issue qualifying for insurance? No, they're good. Okay? Moving on. Results. What do they need? They need $500,000. Okay? Clear? Now I'm going to show you how to print this out, but again, here are the details. And again, you can print out the detail sheets, and those sheets are very important. This is where they tell you why the number is what it is. Okay? And I'm going to go into how to carry it back and all that other stuff. Okay? But this is something I'm printing out as well. Everybody good? Yes? Okay, so we have all three phases. Now we're going to go back to the house.
I'm going to break